Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Now batting, Jock Peterson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Ben Gamble.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Gene Segura standing in. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Hit hard, but foul. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bats.
One and two, here it comes. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
2 out with the man at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Brandon Drury will bat next. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Got him. Here's Gregory Polanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And that misses. Ball one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Alonso on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
First baseman, Yonder
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Hard on the ground towards short. Frazier comes up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Kyle Seager.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Boy, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the center
Digging in
fielder,
for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman,
Travis Shaw is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by. Now with the Zunino. He'll look to get something going here in this.
catcher, Mike Zunino.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder number
Stepping
16,
in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slice down the left side, but foul. None out, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Second baseman.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. 1 run is scored. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. Two on, 2 out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. But swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the stretch. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Drury has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 31.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Brendan Drury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gamble is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that. Now to the plate, Mitch Henniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Fielder, number 17.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pollock giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He singled his last time up. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Gregory
And
Polanco.
the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Henniger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too low, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Segura is right there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
For the Mariners.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Gerard
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Frazier is there. One pitch, one out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell is there, and how about that? A 3. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he got him.
The first baseman, number 55.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bell.
Josh Bell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gamble is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready for another chance. Robinson Cano, a hit in 2 tries so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Coming in is Peterson. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throwing to second, and he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
From the stretch. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready with the 1-2. High in the air. Tyon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The left fielder, number 31. Jock
Swing and a line
Peterson.
drive. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Adam Frazier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gerard Dyson.
Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, a diving stop. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. The tag, and he is out at second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. There's Bobby Cano now. 2 for 3 with
Robinson. Cano.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He'll try and do what he can to work for cutting into this big deficit.
Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Dyson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Here's the catcher, Francisco
Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 thus far. John Jaso will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Very weakly on the ground. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fly ball out toward left center field. Haniger has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Pirates.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. George Cantos is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Cantos.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to the right. The tag, and he is out. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollock racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this is going to be a foul ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance.